guys, opening day in New York. We've been waiting for this for a while, but we got a bunch of birds across the field where they normally are. The way this lays out is that they're roosted over here, and we gotta wait for them to fly down and cross the field all the way over to this side, which they normally do, but we have another hunter across the field there. So I'm a little worried he's gonna get a shot before they get on this side, but there's nothing we can do about it because that's all private. Nothing is roosted on our side, so we're just gonna have to wait it out and hope to make it across here. Alright, this guy's calling like crazy over here, and they still sound like they're on the limb, but I've done a few calls. Just quick. I just put that decoy up, and then that whole hillside right here below me is scratched up really good. So there's definitely been birds in here frequent. Just had a hen come out about 60 yards down the field from here. Got a bunch of deer crossing here. I just let up my call a little harder, hoping that we could get him fired up, and I think he heard me because he's gobbling his head off over there. And I don't seem to hear that other hunter. That hen is back down on the corner of that field, picking around. She's by herself, though. The gobblers that I heard earlier sound like they got a little closer behind this hill. Okay, I slid down the field a bit. I got real close to that hen. I think I might have bumped it slightly, but she didn't spook. She just kind of worked off. We're right about where she was. snuck up fast here. I looked up and he was like 60 yards, and then the other one I didn't see until he's on top of me. I just finally heard a gobble pretty far down. I'm assuming he was on the field, no, ways away. Beautiful day, sun just came out. These jakes are still there, about 70 yards away here. It's been like an hour and a half since I heard those birds, so it's good to hear them again. Found a bird right here in this field, and he's killable. So I'm trying to make a move to set up on him. Trying to wrap around him right now. I get in my food plot, but I can't get close to that without busting from this angle. So I'm gonna take a different approach, try to wrap around him. But he seems to be moving. All right, come on now. He's a lot closer. I went quiet for a while. That last gobble was closer. Yeah, he's right up here. I see him. I see him. Alright guys, that's a wrap. He's pretty far off. There's a few gobblers in there actually, but there's a big group of turkeys I realized late. And they were all drifting this way, so that's why he was trying to go right every time. He just didn't want to come all the way in because he didn't want to leave that group of turkeys, but I think I saw at least 2 or 3 longbeards. And then there are definitely some more turkeys. They're scratching all in here where they were. I just crawled up to where they were. I'll be back out another day after season closes at noon, so we're losing time. That was a fun hunt. I've been with them all morning, creeping up as they move forward. And they were fired up at one point. I had the one at 60 coming in. Yeah, it was fun. Alright guys, good morning. It's May 23rd. Haven't hunted in a while. I killed a gobbler up north in the mountains earlier in the year, so haven't been hunting a ton, but it feels good to be back out. I'm hoping I can get a bird. Alright guys, I just heard I had to move quick. I heard a gobble and he was pretty close. I couldn't tell where, but just close. So set up, hopefully we have a bird over here. Alright guys, I heard another gobble. It was farther down the field, but I think the other one sounded way closer than that, so I think he might have been closer, but I'm in no hurry because I 3 years ago I killed a bird on this day, late season, at like 9 o'clock, so it's still 5 something, so we're fine. Alright, well we just relocated, but this is the problem with this spot is I can't see anything. So I just heard a bird, but I think I could have saw him before. But I guess I'm in a better kill location anyway. I'm closer to him. That bird way across the field there, I finally see him. He's the one that gobbled to me, I think, before, but he's pretty far. He's kind of crossing down this way a little bit. I just try to ramp up my... There's a bird pretty close over here. Try to ramp my calling to get over here, but this guy just lit up. He's gobbling. He seems to be pretty close. I think he's closer than I think he is. Because this roll in the hill, like the sound's kind of having trouble coming over. I think he's probably closer than I think. But he's gobbling fairly consistently. Alright, well, we just had him come out. He cut up over here where I thought the gobbler was gonna probably end up. She didn't seem interested in anything I threw at her, but I'm pretty positive it's a hen. I came up to see at the field, see if I could spot the bird, and then see if that hen popped out over here. And now I'm hearing her talking back and forth to her, and she's down where I was before, so I don't really know what's going on, but anyhow, it's cold though now. It's getting really cold. Jakes. Oh, they're all Jakes. Alright, that was really cool. I just had these 3 Jakes. They're actually still down in front of me. That hen came over and brought those Jakes over. I thought there was going to be a gobbler, but no. They're still down there. They're jumping around and playing, fighting. I don't even know. It's pretty cool though. Anyhow, I just looked over the field here and there's like 10, 15 birds coming out. I don't know why they're all together. I haven't seen them all morning, but now I know where that gobbler was over there and where he went. Those are hens. I imagine all the hens should be nesting. They must be Jakes. Or longbeards, I don't know. I really don't, but he's strutting, so there's at least a hen in there. Alright guys, I got some birds right here still, so I'm gonna let them work off. And then my plan is to duck out, just get out of here. The rest of the birds are probably 900 yards away, even more, across the field here. So, but yeah, fun season. I've had a really great hunts this year. Less birds than I usually see. I've seen a good amount of birds, but they've all been far away. So, had a really fun hunt today. Really cool watching these birds. Pretty cool few hunts. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. This is probably one of my last hunts of the year. So, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it, and see you guys in another one. But I got some stands to hang today and some stuff to do, so I'm gonna duck out of here. And we'll see you guys later.